Hello everyone, and now welcome to game 2 in this, what is now going to be a Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match. Th000 changing his name, Crazy4. Meanwhile, we see Colorful still spawning as the purple Night Elf player on the bottom right hand side of Twisted Meadows. Now, this is going to be full cross spawns, so I am expecting a higher level of early creeping from both of these players. Now, if you did not notice, Twisted Meadows is one of those maps that is not completely symmetrical in terms of every spawning location is exactly the same. Because of the different building that is located here compared to here, it makes a lot more sense to try and creep out the mercenary camp, and both sides will pretty much be doing exactly that. Being able to grab an early Troll Shadow Priest does have a very profound impact on the game. And by grabbing that early Troll Shadow Priest, you don't drain your Moonwells early on nearly as much. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going down here. A Potion of Invulnerability for Colorful, a very lucky drop, and we'll see whether or not, not as lucky of a drop for Th000, who ends up picking up a Potion of Greater Mana, which is not that useful in a Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter matchup because of that constant mana burn war. Alright, both sides are going to spot each other here, and we are going to see the duo, yes, the duo mana burn right there. The Troll Shadow Priest, however, should have been the primary target to mana burn, and he doesn't. Interestingly enough, he actually goes after the other there, and we should end up seeing, oh, there's a mana burn, there's another mana burn, and both sides just mana burning each other down. All right, what's going to be happening here? Somehow the archer is coming in from Colorful not nearly as fast, and the Demon Hunter here does have a Potion of Invulnerability, no mana burn there, and I'm surprised at how things unfolded. The Demon Hunter could have used a Potion of Greater Mana to mana burn down the Troll Shadow Priest, removing a fair bit of mana from him, and then it would still allow this Demon Hunter, oh, he sold the Potion of Greater Mana, instead picking up Boots of Speed and Dust of Appearance. Alright, Th000 now in a bit of trouble, but he is running around faster, and he will be able to head back home because of those pairs, because of that pair of boots. Now, let me go back. I was surprised, or I wouldn't have been surprised if, say, Th000 held onto the Potion of Greater Mana, used it, and then tried and used those Moonwells. It would keep more Moon Juice in those Moonwells for later fights, as both of them did end up getting relatively low in that mana burn war. Colorful now pretty much healing up that Demon Hunter as he's tanking a fair bit of damage, and as always, having a healer when you have high armor units is always very beneficial. So far, it looks like Colorful is winning out in the EXP race, and it also looks like the Tree of Ages on both sides should be about the same. So I would give a slight advantage to Colorful just because of the potion that he picked up earlier. But as we've seen, Th000 can quickly make up a lot of lost time here, and it looks like he's going to be doing exactly that, as now we see a Sobi mask picked up and then quickly sold. Not quite sure why he would have sold that item that quickly. He could have used the extra mana while holding on to it, unless he really needed to spend his gold. That doesn't make that much sense, but perhaps he just wanted to be able to sell it and forget it. Down over here, Demon Hunter of Colorful still sitting at level 2, gets to level 3, and he somehow ended up falling behind in the experience race. Demon Hunter still sitting at level 3 and still has a better potion in his inventory, and also with those gloves of haste, his damage is going to be significantly higher as well. Demon Hunter, is he gonna? Yes, he does end up dropping the Gauntlets of Ogre Strength, gonna heal back up, picks it back up once more, and will be making a bit of a move. But Th000 seems a bit lost right now. He isn't actively engaging anything. I don't think he's using his time nearly as well, just sitting inside his base. Meanwhile, Naga Sea Witch picked up by Colorful, as he's gonna be trying to creep out another high-level creep camp. Troll Warlord could get taken down pretty quickly. Here, the archers benefiting from that range focus fire, able to take it down. True Shot aura given, as the Demon Hunter will be able to finish off this creep camp fast, but is it going to be fast enough? That is a big problem. A huge mana burn onto the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch now in a bit of trouble, needs to slither away, and it looks like Ursula will be able to get away, while Lady Venom Tongue sitting happily with almost full mana once again. Now, Colorful taking a little bit of a, Colorful a little bit of a Hunter's Hall down over here. I thought this was a Tree of Life. Not going to be the case. Colorful with a Hunter's Hall instead. Holding this forward position, perhaps we'll be able to set up a Tree of Life here and then try and creep out this gold mine down over here. Let's take a look at this. Another Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter matchup. Both sides with about the same amount of mana, as the Demon Hunter for Colorful doesn't have a Scroll of Town portal. Now, this could be a very, very big deal, and I like the play by Th000 here. Th000 purposely used the Demon Hunter as a bit of a distraction to buy time in trying to clear out the main level 5 creep camp there. It bought time, and now the Naga Sea Witch was able to pick up an item, not necessarily that good, Ring of Protection +2, but at this point, every bit of gold, every item does make a difference. Staff of Preservation now on the Naga Sea Witch for Th000, as Colorful is pretty much having the same thing as well. We are looking to see whether or not we're going to be going into Bears and Dryads, and the Bears are coming into play. No Dryads whatsoever, as that is very, very common in this matchup as well. Both sides doing Creep Wars 2014, heading to their neck of the woods, and the Naga Sea Witch now at level 2, not gonna be using Fork Lightning all that much against perhaps those very low hit point archers, even though they do have a bit of spell resistance. Demon Hunter comes back home, still has this potion of invulnerability. Demon Hunter makes his way down, able to slice apart that Wisp pretty quickly, as well as we're looking at the Druids of the Claw waiting for that mastery training. Now, in terms of timing and in terms of overall gameplay, I would say that both sides are fairly even. You can see not too big of a difference in terms of supply. In terms of items, Colorful still has a bit of a lead, but the Naga Sea Witch is going to get to level 3. And that level 3 extra bonus damage is going to make a very, very big difference, as you're able to, I believe it increases the slow as well. Now, the Naga Sea Witch back over here, you can see a Troll Shadow Priest being brought over, and the Demon Hunter using a potion of invisibility, able to keep track of this army. This is a big deal indeed, as the Demon Hunter may be able to steal the item pretty quickly. Ogre Magi gonna get taken down. Troll Warlord down to 435 hit points. And I believe, oh, there's a Dust of Appearance, and now the Demon Hunter is revealed. He breaks the, what's it called there? The invisibility, as a Fork Lightning does come in. Potion of Invulnerability coming in from Th000, as Th000 purchased, I believe, the lesser invulnerability type. Colorful now trying to come in as well, going after the Troll Shadow Priest, and both sides are losing a lot of units. Colorful trying to save one bear there. He will be able to get out. Meanwhile, Th000 is going to try to get out here. Colorful being forced to use a Scroll of Town portal in order to get away. And now, all of a sudden, Th000, who was a bit behind, actually going to come out a bit ahead here, as he's going to pick up an Orb of Darkness. Orb of Darkness. Staff of Preservation sends the Naga Sea Witch home. Ogre Magi going to get taken down here. Rejuvenation onto a bear. Tome of Agility now for that Naga Sea Witch. And all of a sudden, things look rather strange. Because of the forcing of the Scroll of Town portal from a low hit point Naga Sea Witch, Th000 ended up clearing out that creep camp and extending his lead a bit more. That Naga Sea Witch really was the weakest link, and being the weakest link, and because Colorful didn't want to lose the Naga Sea Witch, kind of, I wouldn't say jumped the gun, but in order to minimize the loss, got out of a fight that he wasn't doing that poorly in. And that's going to end up pushing him further behind, as the Demon Hunter now comes into an engagement here. Finishing off the Ogre Magi and the Forest Troll Warlord. That should be pretty fast there. Demon Hunter with the Rejuvenation, and now Though with his famous Zeppelin play, may come inside here and destroy this entangled gold mine, further setting back Colorful. Both sides have crept out nearly the majority of good creep camps all across the map, and it looks like Colorful is still going to be doing exactly that. Now, creeping out, these creep camps here are not going to make as big of a difference because of the diminishing returns on experience from creeps. If you did not know, you actually get less experience from creeps later on in the game, and eventually what ends up happening, well, one bear being left behind, as we now see. In comes the Zeppelin. Zeppelin now dropping in here. Dryad in a little bit of trouble. The Zeppelin has unloaded all of its cargo as a Dryad gets stuck, gets taken down. Naga Sea Witch is here. Are we going to perhaps see the Tree of Eternity get taken out? And that could in fact be the case. If Colorful loses the Tree of Eternity, that's going to be a big problem. Staff of Preservation to try and save it, but Colorful ends up losing his Tree of Eternity. And that is going to be the GG. So much time lost as Colorful was just not ready for that snake. And Th000 really came from behind to steal that game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Th000 coming from behind to really take that final game there and get the victory. Get that building and get the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.